We have two readers left, a couple of things for when we're done. The first is all of us who read today in a very orderly fashion, as if I'm the meanest school teacher in the world, are going to step out the door and to the right, and we're going to line up in some fashion that will fit into a photograph, and someone from Malvern is going to take our group photograph. So if you're one of the readers, let's do that right away so we get that photo done before we scramble off elsewhere. The other thing is that after this, those of us who can are going to meet at Gusto Italian. If you're one of those individuals, Gusto Italian, the address is 4800 Burnett Road. If you don't know Austin, it's quite easy. Right out there, where I'm pointing, a block from here is Guadalupe Street, or Guadalupe. If you're one of those hopeless white people who did that to the name. You go up Guadalupe to 45th Street, take a left to Burnett, take a right, and look for it on the left at 4800. It's a wonderful little Italian restaurant. If you are here as just an interested member of the audience and you'd like to join us, I am sure there will be room for us there, so consider doing that. We always have a good time when we gather after one of these readings. Our next reader has edited the Texas Poetry Calendar for 3 years, including the last grand one that Dos Gatos Press is doing. If you're not aware of this, Callisto Gaia, am I pronouncing it right? Callisto Gaia has taken over, and the Texas Poetry Calendar continues. Anyway, so, and that reader is Allyson Whipple.
So as someone who is stuck perpetually at the end of the alphabet, thank you to everyone who didn't pick any of the poems I really wanted to read. And if I take the stuff you wanted to read, I'm really sorry. I'm going to start on 220 with J. Todd Hawkins' poem. It is a cento, meaning that every line comes from, it's a form where every line comes from songwriters or poets or whoever's work. And all of the lines here are taken from Graham Parsons' songs. Cento. Joshua Tree National Park, where Graham Parsons' stolen corpse was partially cremated. Out with the truckers and the kickers and the cowboy angels, he took some friends out drinking, and it's lucky they survived. In a dark room filled with music, wine, and laughter, he talked about unbuckling that old Bible belt, and I knew his time would shortly come, but I did not know just when. Jesus built a ship to sing a song to, and he played to people everywhere. But he was just a country boy, his simple songs confess. Some fools fool themselves, I guess. Love only lasts for a moment. Sing me back home before I die. And then on 148 and 149, my poem's on 148, but my UTEP classmate, Rachel Neff, she's on 149, and it's a very happy coincidence that we actually got to, I don't know, share page space together. So I'm going to start with Rachel's poem, Grand Canyon. At 73, my great aunt hiked rim to rim with her girlfriend named after a gun. They found an abandoned tourist dying from dehydration. Remy shot her a look as though kneeling to share water were a personal affront to moving forward. Several die each year, unaware that elevation or weather creep up on even the most experienced adventurer. Each delay, every moment of rest scorn, were words falling fast as rapids boiling swift, with clouds pouring pine-scented snow, memory of rebuke deeper than the trail, harder than the climb home, broken-hearted starburst scar remembered longer and more profoundly than the journey. And my poem, I tend to have unrealistic expectations, so if someone says, would you like to go climb the tallest mountain in Texas? And I, who have never backpacked before, say, sure, that sounds lovely. What could possibly go wrong? Altitude, it's a thing. Climbing Guadalupe Peak. After 5 days, I am tired of carrying my survival everywhere I go. A pints a pound, the world around you spouted off at least 10 times since we started planning this trip. I feel every ounce pressed against my hips as I haul 4 gallons up the tallest peak in Texas. The weight never seems to diminish no matter how much I drink. No oasis out here. No rivers, not even a mud puddle. When we finally reach the summit, I am still too far down to reach my face into the sky, drink from the low, thick clouds.